Hey everyone, I'm going to be doing a review on 2010's Iron Man 2, the third MCU film and the first sequel in the MCU. This is a pretty decent film. I think it's not as great as the first one, by no means, but it first starts off with Ivan Vanko's father dying, who's Whiplash, and I don't think has ever had a Marvel Legend figure. It would have been nice if he did. Starts with him building his own arc reactor thing, then it cuts to 6 months after the first film. Tony Stark and the Mark IV goes to the Stark Expo, talks about what he does. Next day goes to court to see if he should keep it or not, and then we see Justin Hammer played by Sam Rockwell and Rhodey, who's now played by Don Cheadle and not Terrence Howard like in the first film. And then Tony resigns as his CEO and makes Pepper the CEO, and then they go to somewhere for a race, and there's where Elon Musk makes his cameo, of course. Then Whiplash attacks. Tony suits up into the Mark V, and then defeats him, and then interrogates him. And then afterwards, Ivan Vanko breaks out of jail. And then, or actually, before that, we also meet Black Widow for the first time in the MCU. And then after that, there's also a plot point where Tony Stark's arc reactor is also slowly killing him, which means he has to make a new one. Then after that, it's Tony's birthday, and he gets too drunk and starts being irresponsible with his suit. Then Rhodey suits up in the Mark II and then fights Tony. Then Rhodey takes off with it, brings it back to the Air Force where they reverse engineer it. Oh, and Ivan Vanko is also now working with Justin Hammer. And then they plan on making drones. And then afterwards, Coulson comes and helps Tony make that thing, using Captain America's shield, of course. But Nick Fury, of course, is also in this film much more than he was in the first one. Of course, talks to him, and whatnot. And afterwards, we then cut back to the expo thing at the end of the movie where the drones attack everyone. And then we also see Spider-Man, or at the time he was not Spider-Man, but the kid who does the Iron Man thing with the helmet, that was Peter. At the time it was not him, but now of course it is. They defeat all the drones, and Justin Hammer's arrested, but Ivan Vanko comes back for one more fight. They defeat him, but all the drones explode. Pepper saves Tony, they kiss. Rhodey keeps the suit. They take a picture at the end, and that's it. But there is, of course, the after credit scene for Thor when it shows the hammer. So yeah, that was my review on Iron Man 2. A lot of the stuff I mentioned was not really in order, but it's just what I remember from the movie. But yeah, this is an okay film. I've never seen this film until now. But yeah, there's my review. Bye.